What's up, y'all? It's your boy G, San Francisco Bay Area, California, Aloha. Just wanted to tap in with y'all real quick. I just received my passport. Actually, I renewed it. So this is my third passport. They expire every 10 years, but I just received it after 11 weeks. And I was kind of nervous because I know there's been a delay with passports. I plan on going to the Philippines here in less than a week. I'll be leaving on Friday. When I get there, I'll be doing a lot of different things. I'll fly into Cebu and hopefully go to Bacolod and a lot of other places. I wanted to talk about this passport bro thing. So if you're not familiar with who the passport bros are, it's basically this movement or this ideology rooted in the fact that men, particularly black men in the United States, are exhausted with the dating options there, and so they're trying to exercise their options in other countries, mainly places like Thailand, Philippines, Colombia, Brazil, Dominican Republic, places like that. Even though I do have my passport, I don't consider myself a passport bro. I am a bro that has a passport, but not a passport bro. And that's because of two main reasons. First off, I don't have anything disparaging to say about black women. I know that a lot of passport bros aren't really like that, but a lot of them are. And even though we may share the same sentiment and have the same experiences about different women, particularly in America, black women, I would never spend any amount of energy disparaging them, talking down on them, or anything like that. A lot of stuff that I experienced, maybe it was on me, maybe it was my fault, maybe, I take the blame for that. I don't know, but I'm not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. And so, I can't blame other people for having standards. That's just the way it is. So I'm not gonna waste my time talking down on any particular woman, particularly black women. I support them, I love them, and I'll just be doing my own thing. So another reason is because I added myself to one of the passport bro groups, and there's several of them, but when I did that, I found, well, this is separate from the group, I found a clip from another expat that was in the Philippines, and he had a lot of interesting things to say. Talked about the Buffalo Soldiers being the original passport bros, but one thing that he did say was that the passport bros were starting to get a bad rap in that particular country with the people that have been there for a while because of the disrespect, the carelessness, the way that they carry themselves, the way they treat women and that type of thing. And he was just encouraging people, when you travel to these countries, to just be mindful of the reputation and the impression that you make on the people there. And I agreed with that. So I took a small part of the clip that I saw this guy make that was explaining that, and I posted it on one of the groups. And the overall sentiment of that was, mind your business, you're cock blocking. It was just a lot of negative energy, and they were not really trying to hear the message. They were just trying to speak down on the guy's background, his ethnic background, and a lot of other things. And I know for the most part, a lot of passport pros don't really agree with that. They're not that kind of person, but the overall sentiment was that there was a lot of people that was like that. When I heard that, I was like, it's this is not for me. I'm out. I don't have any time for that. It's just not something that I would want to be a part of. Like I said, there's passport bros out there. Respect to them. Do your thing. If you're respectful, great. If not, you know, shame on you. Just to remind you guys, when you go out of the United States to another country, you have to understand that anything goes, right? You're not at home anymore, so you're not afforded the same amount of protections that you would be if you were at home. So you could really get yourself in a jam. You could find yourself in a situation where you're talking to somebody's wife, and you know, that's it for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about those things. You got to constantly keep your head on the swivel, and it's just not worth it. So when you go to these countries, you want to make sure that you are an ambassador for your own country, that you represent well, and that you make a good impression, and you don't embarrass yourself, you don't embarrass the people that you stand for. You know, go out there, have fun, of course, but be respectful. You know, you don't have to be in no clown mess in order to have fun. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. Do you, but just make sure you keep that in mind. When you go out of the country, anything goes, and you're not protected. So keep that in mind. And the thing is, they're trying to, if too many people see that you're really making a scene, the locals, the government, they're gonna do extra steps to try to keep you out, okay? So that's another reason why you want to be mindful of what you're doing, because you could be interfering with the opportunity of other people trying to get into that country, because now the government and the locals are taking steps to keep you out. So that's another thing. But anyways, be respectful, all right? That's all I gotta say. It's your boy G, San Francisco Bay Area. I'll holler at you later. Be blessed. Aloha.